Hey guys. Whoa, okay, hang on. Oh. Alright. So here I am. I hope you can hear me and my bad voice again. So I'm in my kitchen. I'm cooking dinner as I do this because I wanted to show you I got Scentsy mail. This is straight from home office. And it's very cool. I already opened it. I kind of knew what it was, and I've kind of been looking for it. So, but before I get into my special Scentsy mail, because this kind of has something to do with it, I thought I'd talk about my Scentsy story a little bit. I haven't really done that for anyone except for like my team, and so there's not a lot to it. But I just wanted to kind of tell you guys a little bit about my reason for joining. And for the most part, people kind of have the same reason for joining direct sales. You know, everybody wants to make a little bit of extra money, and that's my biggest reason, is to be able to help with finances. I am very, very blessed. My husband lets me stay home. He doesn't sit here and make me work, I guess so to say. It would help a lot if I did have an outside job probably, but I don't. And, you know, and he works really hard so that I don't have to. So backtracking a little bit, just a little bit of life in general and what brought me to this point of where I am. I was a single mom for 10 years and I struggled big time. I did work outside of my home. I would work 40 plus hours a week, and my kids were always in daycare, and I never got to see them. I never got to go to award ceremonies. I never got to go on field trips. I never got to take part in anything with them. And because we were a one-income family with multiple kids and having childcare expenses, they never got to do things like sports or extracurriculars. So that was something that they have had to deal with, is not being able to do some of the things that their friends started out doing early in life. So, you know, that was just one of the struggles. The other one is that when I became a mom, I made the decision to quit going to school. I was in college at the time. My dream was to become a doctor. I was actually in school to become a doctor, and I got 3 semesters into college when I found out I was going to be a mom. So I decided to go to work. So let's go stir my spaghetti meat right now because I hear it sizzling. Anyways, so I started working. I worked in banking as a teller for about 4 years. And while that wasn't a hard job, it was just long hours. And by the time I would get home at night, it was time to cook dinner, give the kids a bath, and put them to bed. So I didn't really get to see my kids very much. And with my first child, I did try to go back to school. And that was hard because I would go straight from work to school. I had somebody else picking her up. And I was taking 15 hours of class with about 40 plus hours of work every week. So when I was home, I was doing homework. I missed some milestones. Like, I don't even think I was the one to witness her first steps. I think she either did it in daycare or did it with a babysitter while I was in school or something. But then that got to be too much on me, and I got really burnt out, and I decided to quit school again. So got another few semesters down, and I just, basically I've had to work outside of the home, for all of my kids' lives. So we went through a point in our lives where things got really difficult financially, and we had to leave our apartment that we had. We had to move into a place that was very, very below living standards. It was terrible. I hated that I had my kids in that situation. And then one day we were fortunate enough to move to Eastern North Carolina. I had met who is my husband now, and we moved out here, and I did try to find work out here, and it was difficult. And then we sat down and decided that, even if I did find work, we'd have to pay childcare expenses, which would be very, very expensive. And so that's when he said, you can stay home. Well, I had a little handmade business. I crochet, and And that was doing kind of okay, but it wasn't enough to really bring us any kind of extra income. So I decided to try direct sales, and I loved it. I loved the products. I actually still use those products, and I didn't work my business though. I kind of got discouraged because I couldn't find people that wanted to buy the products I was selling. And I just didn't get it as excited about it as I probably should have, because I didn't know. It was the first time I had done direct sales, so I didn't really know how to work things. And so I basically was my own best customer. So I was spending money to try to make money, which obviously doesn't work that well. I mean, you do have to spend some, but not the way I was. So I kept on with it for a little bit, but like I said, I wasn't really making anything out of it. I wasn't gaining any customers because I just wasn't sharing it like I should have, and I wasn't asking people to join and all that stuff. So fast forward a little bit further, and I started buying Scentsy regularly. I had seen it before. They used to do these giveaways on Facebook, these multi-vendor giveaways, and so the Scentsy consultant one time had a bar in a giveaway, and I won that bar. I thought, well, this is really cool, but I just use candles. I was fine with using candles. I would buy the Bath and Body Works candles because they all smelled really good and all. But then one day when I was burning my candle, I noticed there was black stuff like all over. Like, I would burn the candle on the stove, so like the hood above the stove was black. And I was like, gosh, that's coming from my candle, which means all that stuff's getting into the air. And so if you see me looking away, I'm watching my 6-year-old. He's decided he wants to mess with everything tonight. So anyways, I thought, well, that can't be good for you. And I still had that Scentsy bar, but I had always looked at Scentsy as, oh, that's really nice, but I don't think I can really afford it or anything. Never really sat down and looked at the cost versus other, other means of home fragrance. And so one day, I decided to give Scentsy a try because my sister-in-law had a warmer she was getting rid of. So I still have that bar. Actually, I did not have that bar still. I had actually given that bar away, I think, but that bar was my wish. That was the scent. And I thought it smelled great. I stuck it in a drawer. I never did anything with it, like I said, until I gave it away. But then I got that Scentsy warmer, and so I knew that my friend Heather was selling Scentsy. And I was like, hey, I need some Scentsy bars because I acquired this warmer. And so I just started buying from her. And, let's see. Whoops. Whoa, sorry, you guys. I just pulled up a message by accident. So anyways, whoa, okay. Alright, I'm back. So I started buying Scentsy, but I didn't know anything about Scentsy other than bars until Bernie the Buddy Fly came out, and of course my son's on the autism spectrum, and so I had to have him because that was our autism buddy at the time. He was our charitable cause buddy, and so sorry. So I bought him and got the jammy, I think the jammy time scent pack. I can't remember. It might have been the French lavender. I knew it was the scent pack that had like a calming scent, but I'm not sure if it was jammy time. So I'm trying to find somewhere to put you guys. You're going to stare at my ceiling for a second while I get a bowl for my son. Yes, I know, buddy. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm momming here, so I'm doing my mama duties. Okay, there you go, bud. Oh, hey, I'm back. So, anyways, I got Bernie the Buddy and then I continued to buy bars, but I still never did anything else. I did buy a few scent circles here and there, but I never tried laundry items. I never tried room spray, never tried any of the body care items. But So I kept on buying Scentsy bars. I would buy them like probably 6 at a time from my friend. And then this past January, a join special came about. And I think she mentioned it to me at the beginning of the month. And I thought, well, that would be kind of neat. And I wasn't doing good in my other direct sales job, so I was kind of skeptical about joining. And so I kept thinking about it, and then I started watching YouTube videos like crazy. Like, I would watch all of these different Scentsy YouTube videos from all these superstar directors and star directors and anybody who has made it like pretty big in the Scentsy company. So I decided to, like I said, I kept on watching all these videos, and I would see where they would make samples, and then they talked about all the different ways to share Scentsy with people. And I thought, you know what, I can do that. I was like, oh my goodness, that would sell so well. Everybody loves Scentsy. Everybody needs a way to make their house smell good, and I could do that. I think I can. And like I said, it was a $49 join special, and I tried to figure out every single way that I could get, 49 extra bucks. So at the last minute, on January 31st, I messaged my friend Heather and I said, hey, I'm going to join Scentsy. I'm going to go ahead and join. I'm going to get my kit and I'm going to see how I do with it. If I don't do well with it, then at least I can just get my discount for myself. So she was like, yeah, that'll be great, And I think she was starting to get out of it. I wasn't sure that she was going to get out of it, but she was there to help me out and everything. And so that was that, and I joined. And at first, of course, before I even joined, the first thing I thought was, I already know I'm going to have a fundraiser, and I'm going to try to collect buddies. I want to do a buddy drive for my son's after-school program, and I had already come up with that decision that I was going to do that April for Autism Awareness Month. So that was my first big thing that I planned on doing. So I joined, and I got my kit, and I never really shared it because I thought, oh, people are just going to be like, there she is doing another direct sales company, and it's not going to work very well. So I just kind of shared a link here and there, just to let people know I sold it, but I didn't really, go overboard with it or anything. It was just like, hey, I sell Scentsy. If you want something, let me know. So I did start really sharing when I started my buddy drive. And, sorry guys, multitasking. So I started sharing it more and more, and then I thought, well, you know what, I need to go live, because that's one of the things, Shannon, who is now my superstar director, she always tells us to go live, and I thought, gosh, I don't want to go live, that's so scary, I hate talking in front of people, I really do. It's my biggest fear ever, is talking in front of people. And so I was like, I'll just put Bentley in the videos with me. So Bentley's my son, and you've all seen Bentley, and if you haven't seen Bentley, then so here's Bentley. Let Bentley say hi, everybody. He's not gonna say hi, everybody, but anyway, so Bentley would appear in my videos every time we would open a buddy or talk about our buddy drive. He would be in my videos with me, and that just helped me feel a little more comfortable about going live in front of people. And so then I got more and more comfortable with going live, and then the more I went live, I thought, maybe I should put my videos on YouTube. Because I see a lot of consultants on there. So I started doing that, and then the more I started doing videos, I started getting orders, and I started finding that my friends they started finding out that I was doing Scentsy, and they were like, hey, can I get a couple bars from you, or, can I order this, order that, and it just started picking up. But I still didn't really share the opportunity with anybody because I have never been a really good teacher. I'm the kind of person, I take instruction and I go with it. I don't really tell people how to do things or when to do things or anything like that. And so I thought, oh, I can never lead anybody. I can never lead a team. I just can't do it. And then I got about 5 months into my business. I think about 5 months. It was like in June, I think. I don't know. And my director, who is also now my sponsor, because I rolled up to her when my sponsor stepped out of Scentsy, she said, hey, I'm adding people to this leadership group for people who want to eventually become Scentsy directors. And she said, you know, where do you want to go in your business? Is this something you want to take to the top? I was like, well, I'd really like to. And for a bunch of different reasons. Like, my biggest reason, I just want to show people I can do something. I'm so known for starting something and quitting that I want to show people that I really can succeed. And so I want to do it for that reason. I want to do it for my kids. I want to do it for my family, and I want to do it for myself too. It's just something that I want to be able to accomplish. I want to be able to, you know, do something well. So I was like, yes, I would love to. So I was in this program, and it's 6 superstar directors, or like 5 superstar directors and a star director, a great group of women. They're amazing leaders. They are wonderful. They're like the top of the company. Everybody knows who they are. They're kind of like Scentsy celebrities. And so I did this training, and I thought, you know, and they told us, they said it's like a 15-week long training program. And I thought, I probably won't make it to the end, but I'll at least try. They gave us homework every week. You know, we would go live for us every week, giving us all these things to do and giving us homework. And they told us it's going to be hard. And I thought, well, it's going to be hard, but I'm determined that I'm going to make it work. And then a couple weeks into training, Scentsy announced the incentive trip, and I never thought I'd be somebody who would earn an incentive trip, and I haven't yet. I'll say yet because I'm working on it right now. I'm working on it really hard. I want to earn it for myself, but I also want to earn it for my husband as a way to like kind of thank him for always being supportive of things I do. And so I also, you know, just thought it would be a good testimony to show people that real people can earn stuff like that. You don't have to be the top of the company. You don't have to be anybody who's been in it for years and years, you know. So that motivated me, on top of the fact that one of our homework assignments in this group was to share the Scentsy opportunity. In order to move on in our training, we had to recruit somebody. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be so hard. And I am not good at talking to people and everything. So I went through my entire Facebook friends list, and I picked out every lady that I had as a friend. So every female friend I had, I haven't gotten brave enough to recruit any of my male friends yet, but every female friend I had, I sent a message. And at first I started with this hugely elaborate message. Hey, do you want to join Scentsy? This is what you can do with it. You can make money. You can do this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was this huge paragraph. And I was like, I'm going to be exhausted from that. You know, nobody's going to read that. And so one day, a couple of days into that, Shannon, my director, told us in our teams group, she was like, just ask people this one line, just go online, message people, text them, whatever, and say, hey, have you ever thought of joining Scentsy? And just leave it at that. And so I was like, that is so much simpler. So I did that. For the remaining 200 and something people that I had not yet messaged, I just sent it, and I picked 10 to 15 people a day and just sent that message. And so my very first team member, I almost did not recruit her because she was so very hardcore into her direct sales company. I thought she is never going to join, ever. She's going to tell me no. She joined, and she is rocking her business so much. She is up to where I am now. We both have made it to Superstar Consultant. No, Star Consultant. We are trying to get to Superstar Consultant this month. So we've made it a few tiers. I mean, when I started the training that I was in, I was only a certified consultant, which is the second level up. And I thought, I'm going to stay here for life because Lord knows I am not going to recruit anybody. Well, out of those 272 people that I asked who wanted to join Scentsy, 3 of my friends joined. And I can tell you, not one single person that I asked unfriended me, because that was one of my fears. And that is a lot of people's fears is, are my friends going to hate me? Are they going to disown me? Are they going to quit talking to me? Are they going to block me? No, not a single person, because I can go there right now in those messages and I can see that every single one of those people are still on my friends list of Facebook. So I did that, and I got these 3 new team members, and I've created, out of those 3 team members, I now have a team of 11, and I'm so excited. We're still working on growing our team, and so I have been able to work with them, and I have been able to help train them, and they tell me that my training helps them, and I am so excited to hear that, because like I said, I've never been one to teach anybody. I have a hard enough time teaching my kids sometimes. That is probably why I don't homeschool. So I'm so excited that they are getting places, and I know that what I'm doing is helping them. And I know that I couldn't help them without my upline, and without them helping me, because it's their training that gets me where I am. It's, all of their help and everything. And so anyways, what I wanted to share with you guys. Now, Scentsy has some great rewards for when you work your business. And one of those is called the Shooting Star Award. And basically what that is if you sell $500 in your first 15 days of being a Scentsy consultant, you get the Shooting Star Award. I did not do that. Like I said, I was not working my business when I first started. The other award is called Sensational Start, and that's basically you have all these different criteria in your first 70 days to meet in order to get Sensational Start. And once again, I did not get that. So I started seeing people who were getting these awards, and I thought, oh, if only I could do it over again, but I can't. So for me, training somebody else who can get those awards is kind of my reward to myself. Even though I couldn't get them, if I can train other people to get them and to be proud of themselves for getting that far in their business, then that's rewarding to me. Knowing that I'm helping them attain their goals, and just, go far in their business. I know that if they're not just sitting there at the same place I was for months and months, then I'm doing something good. So, my first team member that I told you guys about, she made her shooting star. She made her shooting star far before 15 days. I think she was like 6 days into it. In fact, she made shooting star, sensational start level 3, she also achieved Star Consultant all within 56 days. So she's amazing. I love her. Her name's Ryan. I hope she's watching this, and if she's not, I hope she sees this later. The other thing is, when your team member achieves Shooting Star, you get the Shooting Star Trainer Award. And so I got that today. It's going to be backwards from you, but look, you guys, I got rewarded for my team member getting her award, and that means a lot to me, because that means I'm actually helping other people do the things they want to do. So the other thing Scentsy does, and now, if I had gotten my other rewards like I was supposed to, I would have already gotten this, but I got a bracelet, so check it out. This is my bracelet, and what is this bracelet for? It is just a plain bracelet. You will see, nothing fancy. I mean, it is nice, but I'm just saying, it's just a bracelet. But that's because when you get these different awards, you get beads and charms. So this is my Shooting Star Trainer bead. And as I go on and I build my team and I meet other goals, I will get other charms to put on my bracelet. So I'm going to do that with you guys right now. I think I am, if I can get this out of here. And it means a lot, like I said, because of the fact that I never thought I could teach anybody. Because I didn't get these awards, I didn't think I'd ever be able to train anybody else to get these. And I think, like I also mentioned, I think the whole fact that I didn't get these, it makes me want to help people get these themselves. So there it is. That is my very, very first Scentsy award. And you'll see it's so cute. It's purple. I love purple. Let's see if I can get it in focus for you guys. So It has a little star. Hello, focus. Focus. It's not going to focus. But anyways, you can see the little star. It's purple. It's got little crystals on it. And then there's also other awards. I know that she's going to get one for being shooting star. She's also going to get, she'll get pins for getting her sensational start. And then later on, like when we meet certain PRV goals, which is our sales goals, you'll get ones to add on. And then recruiting goals, you get them when you recruit a certain number of people. So Scentsy does stuff like this. So I think this is amazing to be a part of a company that rewards you and allows you to show off those rewards by building on. And so I'm super excited about this. I will probably start wearing it all the time to remind me that I can do this business. I can, you know, train my own team, and I can help other people grow in their business. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. And if you're interested in being a part of my team, I would love for you to do that. Message me. I will talk to you. If you're local, I would love to sit down with you sometime. Or if you're not local, we can talk on the phone. We can talk via text message or email or whatever else. So anyways, thank you, Ryan, for working hard. Thank you to my whole team for working hard. And thank you, Scentsy, for doing stuff like this. So anyways, if you watch this, thank you for watching. I know it was kind of long and kind of boring, but I've never really told my Scentsy story yet, except for like in my training group or in my team's group. I've never really told it like publicly, so just wanted people to kind of know why I do what I do. You know, it's not just for me, it's for my family and it's for my team. So anyways, I hope you all have a great night. I am so glad I got through this without my little coughing attack like I've been doing. And I have a lot more exciting things coming. We have some Scentsy boxes coming tomorrow. So more unboxing and more fun. So you guys have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.